Welcome back to the moist, furry underbelly of the YouTube modeling community, also known as Pit Stains Hobbies. Pit Stain Hobbies. Pit Stains. It's like saying I'm going to go to Kroger's, the supermarket. That's a long one. If you know, you know. We were on our live stream today with the other delinquents from the Hobby Time modelers. Always fun hanging out with those guys. More bullshitting than progress happens for some reason, but today I got progress. I did a whole crap ton of zip ties, baby little zip ties. It was maddening. It was very emasculating, but we got our bulkhead on, we got some rear carpets on, we got our little storage hatch cover and our little pull handle for the fire extinguisher or whatever, I guess. And sorry, telescopic steering wheel is doing its thing when it shouldn't be. But our smushy seats are amazing. We got all this bulkhead carpet. We modified this slightly. If you look at the my BTT, God, I'll put the, he registered a URL that's basically my BTTF Ian Pitstain is an asshole.com. Okay, he did it. He did it. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm honored to be memorialized in a 1 year long $8 URL registration. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, here we are. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're up to issue 56, which is the circuit board. We got the brain for the whole thing. I don't think we're going to do a heck of a lot with it, to be honest. But we are going to use it for testing, because we have to make sure everything works. Because with our overnight parts from Japan, something may be broken, since they've been sitting in the package for upwards of, over 4.5 years as far as this one's concerned. Jeez. This is not a young kit anymore. It was. I considered it brand spanking new, but I had no idea they were selling it since 2017 in Japan. But yeah, we got this little guy in stage 56. Whoa! Okay, great packaging job, Eagle Moss. We've got some little wiring pigtails. Fantastic. Oh, those damn zip ties. They are a bane on my existence. And then we've got another wiring pigtail. And another wiring pigtail. And, some FP screws. F plastic screws. And then we've got this amazingly advanced looking piece of circuitry. Not. Are these welds even, these solder joints even? Yeah, they're alright, I get. Yeah, they're so-so. This thing never burns out. Ugh. I'll just take it to Audio Lab, Georgia. And, oh, they got goop. There's schmoo. They didn't even clean the schmoo. Yeah, whatever. It's a little grimy. Tiny bit grimy. So the guy who made the Build the DeLorean, how-to page that I reference, he loved my camera so much, he bought two. That son of a bitch. He's one-upping me. One camera upping. Yeah, so we'll have more people with good focus at least now on our build groups. But yeah, okay, so we got the cool circuit board there. 56, what am I doing with 56? It's probably like, plug this in, plug that in, plug this in, test this, test that. Plug, screw the board in to the back of the bulkhead. This, that, and the other goes in there. Yeah, this is where things get a little complicated since we're doing the power mod and the completely unrelated photos to the movie mod. We're doing the power mod and we're doing the EL lights and we're doing the flux capacitor and the Christmas tree mods. So I have to reference his instructions on his website or Model Modz instructions, which basically point you to the same guy's website for the most part. And we'll get that thing. Let me see what's in 50. It's in 57. Look, here's where the crappy Christmas tree is. And these gold rectifier doohickeys, these are all just utter trash. And number 58 is our hot garbage flux capacitor. A lot of this stuff's getting replaced with lovely 3D printed parts. Bespoke items from across the pond. All sorts of, yeah. So, I lost all motivation. I got down here and now I'm like, what do I do? Okay, I'm going to follow the instructions and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, time for some heavy petting. We've roughly got our electronics hooked up with our wireless remote from Model Modz, and I'm gonna shut off these garage lights. I'm gonna shut this off. We're basically in the dark, and now I can't find the power switch. So, with the Model Modz set up, when you turn on power to the model, it turns on the time circuit off light so that you know the model's powered and in standby. And then we have our gauge cluster and our reactor gauges and all that. Then we have our speedometer on top of the binnacle. And then number 4 is the time circuits, and then the time circuit power light goes green. So that red and green light for the time circuit, we added those. And we have all on, and then if we just shut everything off, we go back to red light, and when we power off the Model Modz power mod, we get that. There we go. We're just gonna everything on, everything lights up. It's all washed out because it's dark in here and the camera's trying to compensate. This is awesome. I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. Ian is so excited. Definitely heavy petting time. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing that on YouTube. Come on. I don't need subscribers that badly. But yeah, that's pretty badass. Okay, brace yourselves. Yeet! Oh, my eyes. The camera kind of translates what I'm feeling. It's... Ow. Painful. Okay. So we're gonna shut everything off. Gonna power off the Model Modz Power Mod kit. That is fantastic. Okay, so with the Power Mod, what we did was we had 3 power leads coming out of the Power Mod. Camera angle, you jackass. There we go. We had 3 power leads coming out of the Power Mod plus an aux lead, so there's 4 total. So 1 we put to the power in on the 1 to 6 switch kit. 1 we put into the power in to the factory Eaglemoss circuit board, the DeAgostini, whatever, Eaglemoss. And we have 1 spare here, and I'm pretty sure that's to power the flux capacitor and the Christmas tree. And then we have a 4th one tucked away for just in case. I don't think we need it, but it's there if we wanted it. This is great. So the motherboards, I'm just going to unhook the power leads from everything. That will unmarry me from the chassis. Yes. Correct. And we're gonna put this back over yonder on the side work table. So, oh god, the motherboard's on there, and we're gonna put the Model Modz thing either here or here. I gotta double check the orientation, but we just tuck it up on this side, and it will fit in there with no problem, apparently. This is frickin' sick. I'm so happy. I almost want to rest on these laurels. I'm so excited. Very happy about that. The motherboard is in. It's screwed in. Leads are in. All that's good. Unrelated pictures. There's a picture of Elvis. Whatever. I don't know why. Japanese instruction manuals are redonkulous. We've got replacements for a bunch of this stuff in the next issue. I'm gonna I'm gonna get started on that rear bulkhead, which is issue number 57. We're skipping around. If you missed anything, tune into the 3+ hour live stream from this afternoon. That is on my live tab. Whatever, it's somewhere on my channel. It'll be easier for you to find than me. Trust me. It might be a hard watch for some people, but if you're a real modeler and you hang out with other guys and you're just shooting the breeze and building stuff, you might enjoy it. Who knows? Either way, I have fun hanging out with those guys. I don't get enough social interaction ever since moving to Atlanta. Well, most modelers don't get a ton of social interaction outside of their basement. So we've got half the parts in these bags are going in the junk pile over there, because we've got way better stuff to put on this kit from Darren Gurney and from Model Modz. We've got some awesome parts from them. So, there we go. Let's see what we got here. There's a rear bulkhead. We're definitely using this at least. But a lot of this stuff is getting replaced. Oof. Oh, this Christmas tree. What a piece of shite. This, you know, outwardly it looks halfway decent. It's got a piece of aluminum stuck to the outside. It's got a bunch of little holes. It's got plastic on the inside. And unfortunately, it's lit up just by 2 dumb green LEDs. And looks like crap. So, these things, these gold relays, whatever these are, they have a couple little hoses that go on them. We're replacing this with some Darren Gurney parts. So Darren Gurney has these lovely bits that replace this ugly bit. I think those look a tiny bit better. Yeah. And then these things, okay, I'll just hold one up, are replacing 2 of these. I mean, which would you rather have in your car? Yeah, these are way cooler, way more accurate, very nice. So we got a lot of that going on. So I'm gonna get building on this sucker. We've got to do some other things. We've got to make some accommodations for the new Christmas tree and flux capacitor. And yeah, this is going to be a long episode because I am going to be potentially painting the flux capacitor. Let me see. Sometime in this episode, let's see. Put on these things, put on that thing, put on those things. That mobile pictures. Why is that relevant? Yeah, and the next issue is the awful joke of a flux capacitor. Okay, so yeah, we got issue 58 is the flux capacitor. So we've got the Christmas tree and the flux capacitor. So we might as well open up the flux capacitor box as well. And we got more stuff here. And we probably got more replacement parts from Darren Gurney for those, or something in there. Oh, dear, I bit off a lot. I bit off a lot. Because now I have to paint my flux capacitor and my Christmas tree. Because I ordered them in plain, you know, clearish resin and not painted by Model Modz by Chloe. Because the lead time was just too long for me. So I told her I'll paint it myself. It's fine. Thank you, though. I'll take your lovely parts anyway, unpainted. They do offer them unpainted. I just originally ordered painted because I'm like, why not? I'll be lazy once. Nope. Nope. It was just, she was too popular for one person to handle. So yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll be back. We're going to do something. Maybe back in the morning. I got to pee. I'll be right back. All right, we've been replacing some pieces strategically as we went. The rear bulkhead, we replaced these mediocre Eagle Moss parts with these beautiful Darren Gurney 3D printed fabricated parts. They're lovely. They're beautiful. They're nice, okay? We also did this. More Darren Gurney parts. The gold relays, or golden relays. This is what Eagle Moss gives you. Meh. It's very meh. It's not, like, atrocious. Because you could touch it up with some detail paint markers and make it look pretty good. You don't have to replace this. But those look so much cooler. They've got real little wires in them. And they're nice. We did that. But, you know, then you'll get to issue 58. And here's where we go. What the flux, Eagle Moss? What is this piece of shit? What are you thinking? The thing that makes time travel possible in the time machine, the coolest time machine ever made in the history of pop culture. And this is what you give us? Hold on. Let me make it worse for you, everybody. Not that this hasn't been That's it. That's all it does. It's just it's not even the right color LED. Blue. Just, that's it. You have this beautiful multi-$1,000 model when you're done. And this is what people are looking at when they're like, wait a sec. Oh, there's the flux capacitor. Yeah. Even the casual passerby would know this is shit. Sorry, it's crap. Okay, I love this model. This model's overall really awesome, okay? We're doing our little touches here to make it extra cool, make it look more like the A car. However, Eagle Moss did not have access to the A car. It was not fully restored yet at the Peterson, I believe. But they did have access to a very damn near closely, almost not quite perfect, but really good fan replica car. We've already omitted some bits from that guy's car. He had some speakers in the rear bulkhead. Luckily, the carpet set from Mike Lane covers up those holes, so we didn't have to worry about that. But this flux capacitor, no, sorry, nope. Nope. Oh, I lost my coin cell battery. Whatever. Luckily. Oh, and on top of that, the stupid Sid, the Christmas tree Sid light thingy. That's 2 green LEDs behind it. So no green, yellow, and red, just 2 green LEDs. Another travesty. Okay, but we have the 2 flagship components from Model Modz. By far, these are the only things I will say, even if you're like, well, if you're on a budget, you're not building this thing probably, but even if you're on somewhat of a budget, these are mandatory. Absolutely need these. Now, if you don't have the ability to paint these and assemble them, they're not that hard. You will be waiting like a year plus to get painted ones from Chloe. She's just very backed up. She's a very busy lady. And there's always new models coming out, and Eagle Moss, it threw every wrench in the works. Either way, we've got the unpainted flux capacitor kit here. Lovely piece of bespoke wizardry from the fine folks in the UK. We've got some sticky tape, and we've got some decals here, double-sided backing, water decals plus spare. I may end up just using the Mike Lane vinyl stickers, because Mike Lane made these water decals. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But water decals I can handle. They're fine. I'll probably do those. But we've got this lovely little beast. Okay. And we've got the door. We've got a piece of clear plastic with protective tape on it. We've got, oh my lord, we've got a bunch of very itty-bitty 3D printed, oh my lord, whoof, mama. Okay, very itty-bitty bits. So we've got to paint these up. I'm going to put these in the seat of the car. I think that, yeah, I need one of those. And then also in here, we have the backing plate, okay? We've got this amazing little circuit board, and it syncs up with the tree. You guys have already seen that a million times, but we got to paint this up, and here's the little tree, similar, a little power lead, okay, and we've got some itty bitty little 3D printed bits. I'm going to leave those in the package for now. We've got a lovely little circuit board with a bajillion LEDs on it. Oh my god. Oh, wow. This thing is a bigger computer chip than my old Ford. So, yeah. Wow. Bravo. Bravo, Model Modz. And then we've got the actual housing. It's in a translucent, like semi-opaque 3D printed resin, so we have to prime these, paint them, get them done up. I'm not sure what I need to do with those things. We'll figure it out. But yeah, these are lovely little bits. And again, you know, I could have waited. I'd still be waiting probably. She's so busy to get a fully painted one. Because I wasn't early. I didn't get on early on this kit, obviously, based on our having to overnight parts from Japan. But yeah, it's a super smooth. I mean, this is a really high quality 3D print. It's very, very nice. My God, how does that nest? I want to try this nesting of this little thingy bobber here. Let's see. I'm dropping parts. Okay. You back in the box. You right here. Oh my God, that's such a precise... How did they even do that? My God. That is amazing. We've got this semi-translucent. This is going to really diffuse the LEDs and really be nice. It should really make the back behind the seat there glow. So yeah, we've got that thing. It fits in the same general location. But so yeah, we got to get to work. These are really nice prints. I mean, this is like glass smooth right here. And then these, you know, it's pretty smooth. It's nice. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing for the next, I don't know how many hours. But hang out, and I'll get painting, and we'll be back with a progress shot. All right. BRB. My God, this is a lot of work. Okay. So we got 6 paint colors involved, plus primer and clear coat. So XF53 neutral gray for the body here, and for the faceplate. We got some chrome, some chrome silver in the mix. Let me back out a little here on the zoom. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got some X11 chrome silver. We got the XF53 neutral gray, some X12 gold leaf. We have some X8 lemon yellow, some XF7 flat red, and one of my favorite colors in the whole world, XF85 rubber black. That rubber black is the rubber gasket looking piece there. I'm waiting for everything to dry. Oh, and the Christmas tree, we actually took the aluminum plate off of the Eagle Moss part. It fits perfectly on this. So we painted this chrome silver, but then we put on the aluminum plate, and then we give it a little buffy buff with the Tamiya sponge sanding sheets. This is 1500 because I want to give it a little bit of a brushed aluminum finish there on the edge. So we actually put the Xmas tree light inserts in the piece and painted it, and then we just flush sanded it on a piece of 800 grit wet dry to open up all those holes. And if we, turn off our overhead and turn on our little battery hookup, this is going to look even better in the car. Look at that. That's a little better than 2 solid green LEDs just ghettoing it out inside of the DeLorean. And this will run in sequence with the flux capacitor. That's pretty badass. Yep, we like it. We like it a lot. I like it a lot. Actually, if we disconnect this and we hook up our flux board to our little test battery jig, we've got the little gold pucks in there, we've got the little wedges in there, we've got these little clear tubes in there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts right here. And then we put this lovely circuit board behind it. We can actually see the fluxing. Look at that. And it's going to automatically ramp up and go to time travel mode. So it's slowly ramping up. Look at that sucker go. Now that is quite a bit better than the single stupid blue LED in that no flux given capacitor from Eagle Moss. So we've got a little more assembly work to do on our flux capacitor. Little fiddly bits. We gotta, we gotta build these little like these little spark plug wire cap things and a few other little bits and pieces, and put the lid on and a couple of water slide decals, and we'll be right back. And we're back with, for lack of a better term, the spark plug wires are on. I mean, they used bits and bobs and pieces, but there we go. Ooh, okay, so that's the entire innards, guts of the Flux capacitor. So we just gotta throw this sucker together and a couple of accoutrements and maybe a water slide decal or two, and we'll be done with the Flux. And we'll be right back. Yay! As always, when using water slide decals, put a little Mr. Mark setter on the workpiece, put your decal on, and then give it a little hit on top of Mr. Mark softer. Then slowly dab it down very finely with a Q-tip, and you get this. Disconnect capacitor drive before opening. That's a very nice water slide decal. It's very thick too. It took a while to soften up and slide off the paper. It was a very heavy duty water slide. Like, they give you 2 sets of them. I could see why they would do that. A lot of people building this may not be real, traditional modelers that have dealt with water slides. So in this scenario, you may need a second try, because water slides are really not easy the first time you try them. You usually destroy them the first try. It's always good to buy like a really cheap kit with some water slides, and it's good because it's a cheap kit because you'll have the worst quality water slides, and practice with that. And if you could get halfway decent with shitty water slides with a cheap kit, your skills are built and you're good for the future. We're going to let this one set, and then we're going to glue in the clear window, and then we got one more water slide to put on the clear glass. I don't know about putting Mr. Mark setter on the clear part. I don't want to completely F it up, so I may not use any of these products, Mark setter or Mark softer, because they are a little hot. We'll be right back with a finished Flux capacitor. Okay, talk about going from shitty to $1.50. Look at that. Oh my lord. Eagle moss. Oh god. Oh, bleh. Oh my. Look at that beauty. We still got, we're going to put the tubes and stuff when we mount her on the backboard there. Yeah. Now that's a Flux capacitor. That is just lovely. And we'll watch her ramp up. Oh, look at it go, look at it go, look at it go! It's awesome! Oh my god! I love it! I friggin' love it, Model Modz. You are awesome. That thing is just sickness. And I'm down with it. There we go. There's a Disturbed song in there somewhere. So these Model Modz bits, like I said, just frickin' mandatory, okay? Swallow it, order them. You gotta do it. And honestly, the Eagle Moss aluminum plate on the front of this, it is nice. It gives it a nice little metally, finish. So go ahead and very carefully scrape that sucker off of there with an X-Acto blade. Oh my god. Look at it. It's beautiful. I got almost as much paint on my hands as I got on this. Man, okay, wait, sorry. Let me... Filming camera back on. Yeah. Oh yeah. That is... Oh my god, this is the best piece of the whole model, and it's not even from Eagle Moss. I love it. I mean, it's the Flux capacitor. It is the best part of the whole model. Oh, like a little kid. It's amazing. The water slides, these are some beefy water slides. I don't think you could F these up if you tried. I mean, well, you probably could, but I mean, they're really, really solid. So we're gonna let this settle down for the night. Oh my God. Our passenger is a flux capacitor. Where would you like to go tonight? I mean, when would you like to go tonight? Okay, enough cheesiness, Ian. Alright. I don't think this is the end of this video. We're gonna get these guys mounted on this feller here. We're gonna go through drilling open that hole and drilling open that hole and getting them on there. Oh, I'm so excited. This is like the money shot of the whole model kit with the flux capacitor and the Christmas tree and just yeah. Oh, that's awesome. It's almost as cool as, no, it's more, I don't know, all the crap on the back of the car, the flux okay, this is a very cool car. There's a lot going on. Like, the Knight Rider car is pretty cool, but it's really just a black Trans Am with a in the front and some TVs inside. It's, you know, it's coolish. Ghostbusters Ecto-1. That's on the same level as this, basically. Like, they have a lot going on inside the car. There's a lot going on outside the car. They are high-reward, visually, models. So that's why I can't wait for PCT or IXO or whoever the hell it is to sort this crap out with licensing with Paramount, no, Columbia, Sony, and get that damn Ecto-1 parts coming back out to us here. We'll be back with a final little couple bits probably, and we're just gonna, this episode will end with this thing being finished. Be back. I'm cold, tired, aggravated. It's a normal day for me. No, it's Friday, and we finished work, and work kind of sucked today. We broke out the cool Fantic Nexel 1 with our step bit drill. We need to fedaddle the couple holes here to accommodate the wiring for the flux and the tree going through. So this little middle hole here, we just need to make that a wee bit bigger. There we go. Nice, super smooth holes. Super smooth holes from having the, what the hell's going on with my camera? I don't know. It's doing something weird now. We gotta open this one up a little bit. Just one step is probably plenty, actually. There we go. And she's opened up. What is going on with my autofocus? Huh? Tracking, what? Tracking cancel? I don't know how to hit tracking cancel. Oh, cancel tracking. Okay, perfect. There we go. Yes, back to normal. I don't know, I was trying to program some custom button on my camera, and of course, I screwed it up somehow. That being said, I love this little thing. This thing's great. It's just strong enough, and it has multiple strong settings. You'd have more strong, and more strong, and more strong, and more strongest, and then less strong. And it's really good. It's one of the few electronic torque devices, or electronic clutch devices I've ever used and been fully satisfied. Satisfied. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that was, yeah, okay, yeah, in line with normal. Okay, so we're going to get our little wires through here and try to figure out how the hell to mount this thing. We know how to mount it. We've got to use double-sided tape. However, did I breathe on this thing? Oh yeah, I got it all steamy with my breaths. It has an accommodation for a screw right there, which I'm assuming goes into that hole. But then, if we try to get it in the bottom hole, it's interfering with these two little pins right here. Interesting. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to consult the internet and be right back, possibly more confused than I already am. Be right back. And they're in. There we go. A little double-sided tape and some sweating and cursing. And they're on. Ah, very nice. This thing, between these custom bits from Darren Gurney, these custom bits from Darren Gurney, this lovely little decal from Mike Lane Mods, and then this beautiful Model Modz Flux capacitor and Christmas tree, and Mike Lane made the decals for this thing. So everything is consistent with the Mike Laniness of the decals. He did 99% of the decals that I'm going to put on this. One decal I bought from some random stranger in an alleyway on eBay. And it was like a couple bucks. I'm like, whatever. If he rips me off, he rips me off. You know, every now and then there's a meth addict selling stuff on there. But no, he came through. They're very nice decals. I'll show you them when the appropriate time presents itself. Until then, I have a lot of little tubes and elbows and pipes and thingy-bobbers to put on here. That's all extremely frickin' boring. So I'm going to just put those on, and I'll be right back. Oh my God! Look at that. We've got all these little wires and things and hoses and bits and pieces in there. We modded this cable a little bit, sheathed it in some of this stuff. Damn, this thing looks just insane. So this is, we're done with step stage issue, whatever, 59. And here's where we're at. That looks utterly amazing. I kinda wanna see it at least with the flux capacitor going. So we're gonna plug her up real quick. Plug her up. We eat too many potatoes and cheese. We've plugged her up, Captain. I don't know what to do. Take a poop, Scotty. Take a poop. Okay. Money shot. Oh, baby. I don't have the Christmas tree hooked up yet, but they will synchronize and work together. Look at that. And almost. Oh, I'm coming. Ah! Yeah! Oh, that was so satisfying. That's what she never said. Okay, enough shenanigans and innuendo. We're done right now. This part is over. We're done with 59. Next episode will be starting on 60, or you might already be past it, because we're doing a live stream at 9 o'clock tonight, Friday night, but this won't be uploaded until after the live stream, because my schedule sucks. And I have many commitments to many people, and I fulfill none of them successfully 100% of the time. Here we go. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll be back with the most unpopular build series I've ever done for the most expensive model I've ever built. I don't know how to clickbait more people into this thing. I'm not a clickbaity guy, but jeez. Oh boy, the viewership low on this. Probably because everybody and their uncles already built this, but whatever. We'll be back next time for my hardcore viewers who want to watch me babble and make horrible jokes. See you next time. Adios, everybody.